everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. Here. The lion. New music. So funny. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Sean Spencer, one half of that dynamic duo that is Let's Talk Football. And I don't know if you know, but today's that day, Super Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl 56 is just a matter of a couple of hours away, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. Super Sunday, what a day. I can't believe it. I can't believe it is here. It is a magical day. I love it. Yes, but I'm not alone, never am, when I got my people with me, man. And I'm going to start right over here. Here he is, my guy from the Windy City. And it gets a little smoky in there. My guy, Big Nick. I want the smoke, Rosario. What's up, Nick?
Thank you for that lovely introduction, sir. Doing beautiful. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and we're here, we're live, and all that good stuff. Let's do this.
Jazz. All that jazz.
That's right.
And as we see, right under him, the man that's been getting right comfortable as of late. My guy, the best young reporter in the game. This guy, man, he's blowing up. He's taking off. He's going places, man. My guy, Devin Walsh.
I don't think I can take any more shots to the Washington football team because there's just nothing else to speak about them right now.
Wow.
Oh my!
Gotta wait till free agency.
Wow.
When they let Sheriff go, they sign an awful quarterback and make him a starter.
Oh, they take that. Wow.
We have a new name, okay? Well, it's a Super Bowl. We're not in this
I
right
forgot
now.
I actually forgot they had a new name, to be honest.
Yes.
Wow.
The commander. And I need to command your attention right now, okay? Because we're moving on. I'm not talking about my team right now. Going on to the king of late night himself. If you haven't seen him, you must be living under a rock. Okay? This man is Tuesday night, Friday night, 10:30, taking over the late night game. My guy, Big Nate, host of Big Nate Sports Talk Podcast. What up, Nate? How you doing, boy? Say again. What's up?
It's a good day. It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm getting ready to prepare soon for it. Looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
Preparation.
Everything good to eat. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm so glad that you guys are with us. Happy Super Sunday to you. So we got a couple people in the comments. Zach Niff Productions, Anthony Handy. Let's go Super Sunday. Wendy talking about Go Rams.
Yeah, it's not the wrong hat, Wendy, but it's nice to see you.
There we go.
Never
And
the wrong hat, my
always
dear.
gonna be
Never the
there.
wrong hat. That's right.
But hey, what also is happening? We saw there's a lot of info, superlatives, and awards given away. Dylan, your Aaron Rodgers did get the MVP again.
First ever immunized MVP.
Never immunized. Always controversial. Mr. Aaron Rodgers. But in something that was also very controversial, the Hall of Fame inductees for 2022, a lot of good guys got in, but there was some snubs maybe. But Dylan, who got in first?
So the Hall of Famers were Tony Baselli, left tackle for Jaguars, Leroy Butler, Sam Mills, Richard Seymour, Bryant Young, Cliff Branch, Art McNally, and Dick Vermeil.
Vermeil.
Oh,
The
Vermeil
coach.
got in. Okay, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Great show,
Coach.
Coach.
Are we good with that? I know we're going to talk about who got snubbed in a minute, but Sam Mills, long overdue.
Sam Mills is like the
linebacker.
only unanimous should be in the Hall of Fame from this class.
Tony Vaselli because he was a part of the team with Jacksonville, so I can.
Yeah.
Tony, say that again about Tony Baselli.
I would say yes because he was part of that expansion team with Jacksonville. He did play a role. He was that one of the pieces. Mark Burnett, Jimmy Smith, Kenny McCardell.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Baselli was a huge part of that team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I feel great offensive lineman.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Who else? Anybody else?
I mean, Leroy Butler's a bit debatable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw him play. I loved seeing him play. He was one of those first safeties that I remember coming up to the line and playing a lot run support. And I thought he deserved it. I
think he should have made the Hall of Fame eventually, but I think there was just better people this year, like Rondé Barber.
There you go. So, hey, leading into that, there was a bunch of people that we can all say got snubbed with the head of the pack. Nick, I'm coming to you, your guy, Devin Hester. Why the heck is he not in there? Come on.
I have no clue how you got a guy 21 return touchdowns in his career, right? I saw a list and it made me laugh. It had return touchdowns by team, and the top team was 30, and second was Devin Hester with 21. So I mean, come on, like how do you not like? Yeah, I thought he would get in first ballot. It sucks that he didn't. I mean, I got to assume that he is going to get in, and hopefully it's next year. Since again, all these other guys who just retired won't be in for 5 years. So I think Devin Hester should get in next year. Hopefully he will. But I definitely thought he had the potential to be a first ballot guy, and it's a shame that he isn't. But again, I still think he'll get in. He won't be a first ballot guy. He definitely got snubbed. And again, I think they talked Torrey Holt, great receiver for the Rams. I don't know. I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be in.
Top 5 all time in receiving yards, has a Super Bowl ring, top in touchdowns. And it's not even like this is his first year either. He's missed it for a couple of years.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's confusing. What are you doing with that?
Yeah.
And Isaac Bruce made it last year, and I think Torrey Holt's better than Isaac Bruce.
Right.
They both complemented each other.
Yeah.
Right. So then they definitely should have brought him in this year, if not last year together. I mean, I understand you can't, there's only a number of people at certain slots, but come on now. But another one that really hit Nathan, and I'm coming to you, Zach Thomas. There's a lot of talk about him not getting in. What'd you think about that?
Well, I think when he played in the era with Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis. So I mean, of course, those Dolphin teams were nothing to sneeze at. Jason Taylor, Sam Madison, Patrick Surtain. I think it's kind of just how those Dolphin teams were.
Yeah.
I think him. I don't know. I feel like the numbers do speak for itself, but because the Dolphins, from when he played, I think he played with Dan Marino for a couple of years, and then the early mid 2000s, those Dolphin teams were in the middle of the road. So I think he's just so behind. He's like as a distant third behind Ray Lewis and Brian Urlacher, that time middle linebackers. When you think of middle linebackers that time, you think of Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis. You don't think of Zach Thomas, but he should. I would say that he in my book's a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he should. And look, these guys again, like I sat there and told Nick, I said they're still going to get in. They're going to get in next year. They were snubbed this year, but a lot of good guys got in. So I'm absolutely happy for that. But like a lot of people, Ash is saying, and Sydney was saying, just shows there's not a lot of respects to go to special teams. There's very few. We talked about kickers earlier in the year. Ray Guy is the only punter that's in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's very rare to get in there. And but that's Devin Hester. If anybody's gonna get in there, it needs to be him. And I need to shout it out my guy Brian Mitchell, Washington, one of the best returners of the 90s and late 80s. He needs to be in there as well. So
Josh Cribbs as well, all-time return touchdowns, return yards leader.
Okay.
Also played for the Browns, so he needs some sort of compensation for that.
Exactly. Just give it to him. But another one, Nate, did you say Joe Thomas?
Yeah.
Was he eligible this year?
Next year.
Next year, yeah.
Okay, next year. Okay.
Him and Darrell Revis are the two first ballots next year.
Okay.
Yes, that should be a no-brainer as well. Joe Thomas. especially for playing on those Cleveland Brown teams all those years.
Yeah, well,
Right.
yeah. Just please give him the compensation of being a career
Right.
Brown player.
Well,
The guy was the best offensive lineman they had. He had to suffer through that.
Eric
He was
Steinbach.
the best player they had for at least 10 years.
Well, that's
Right.
probably true. It's probably true.
Well, yeah. Yo, what's going on? We got some people saying, "What's up? What's up, Bobby? How you going?"
Oh, Bobby in the house.
Vinatieri doesn't
Well,
get
Bobby.
first ballot Hall of Fame is a joke to me. Hey,
When
well,
is Vinatieri eligible? 2024?
I'll be curious to see if Sebastian Janikowski or Justin Tucker.
I think Tucker has to.
I think
Well,
Tucker's
I
in when he retires.
oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt,
think
I
Tucker's
believe
in
so.
for sure. Yeah, Tucker.
As good
Tucker's
as
in
he
for sure.
is,
Janikowski, maybe. Janikowski, maybe.
he's like Phillip Rivers to me.
right on.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
I don't
He
know.
might have. I think he has the stats, but I don't know if he's gonna get that love.
I think Phillip Rivers has to make it just because of his stats.
Thank you, Dylan. I've been
Oh,
saying
I love that.
the last year
I'm
and
with
a half.
that. I said that with you.
I'd say Eli Manning is the one quarterback from the 2000s, like 2000 to 2010s, that shouldn't make it out of all of them, like the Roethlisbergers, Rivers, Brady's.
Yeah,
You
for
got a
Breeze.
friend in me. Because I
Well,
agree with you 100%.
His name is
you're-
David
well,
Tyree.
well, exactly. And what? Pierre
Helmet
Paul
catch.
and Michael Strahan and that defense.
Yeah,
Justin
Well,
Tuck.
yeah.
Justin Tuck, right.
Yeah,
What about
Justin
DeMarcus
Tuck.
Ware? DeMarcus Ware not getting in. How you guys feel
Oh,
about
yeah. He should have made it in over Bryant Young or
over Brian.
Seymour.
Right, over Brian
Same
Young.
with Jared
yeah.
Allen as well. Jared Allen was the most dominant edge rusher for like 5 years, and he didn't even make it in.
That
first
kind of goes
ballot.
back to what I was saying on my podcast the other night. Like what are we looking for specifically? Like, I mean, Jared Allen's stats speak for itself. DeMarcus Ware's numbers speak for itself. It's like almost like a popularity contest. It's like,
Well, we know that.
I mean,
well, that's a given. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
Lee
who the
worked
writers decide they want to,
actors, but
the voters.
My favorite stat though is the fact that John Abraham has more sacks all time than Lawrence Taylor. Because John Abraham, he retired a couple years ago. He's not even like semifinalist, and he has like near top 10 in sacks. He's 13th.
Wow. That's craziness. That's crazy. Look, but we can go into this all day long, but you know why we know why you are here. You are here to talk about the Super Bowl. Super Sunday. The Bengals go to SoFi and play the Rams at their home stadium. Second time it's happened in a row.
And
this
it's still going to be more Bengals fans.
And and it's probably going to be a home game for them.
And it's a road, and they're technically the away team. So
see, so it's going to be exciting. We were going to dive into it, give you our last minute predictions, but before we do that, what you gonna be nibbling on today? I need to know what you're going to be eating today, and I'm starting with my guy in Baltimore, man, because I have a feeling like I know what you're going to be eating today, man. Nibble. Do I see some lemon pepper wings, man? I just need to know if I'm seeing some wings.
you don't see it. Not at my table. No, pizza. I brought chicken tenders. I'm just keeping it light, and tortilla chips, salsa.
Yeah, there you go. Tortilla chips.
I can take that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that. Now, the next member down here, Mr. Dylan Walsh, I'm coming to your house. We got a nice little. Well, I'll tell you that when it's my turn. I'll tell you when it's my turn. But what do we have on the menu at the Walsh residence?
So we always do like the two teams, like we get food from their city. So for Los Angeles, since it's the home stadium and the Rams are in, we're doing Korean street tacos because we could. My dad just said it one day, and now we're doing it.
Let's go.
There you go.
See that?
And then someone's bringing Cincinnati chili for
There you
Cincinnati. It's gonna be good.
Nice.
Not doing a bath, are you?
What?
You're not doing a chili bath.
Oh no. I said I jumped through a table, and that's as far as I'll go for best.
Elbow. Let's go. Yo, my guy in the Windy City, Mr. Nicholas Rosario. you were talking to me. You say you're going to your sister's house, right? What you got on the agenda?
Oh, well, my sister puts on a nice little nacho bar. You could never go wrong with nachos. Is my all-time favorite snack in general, but especially for a Super Bowl, got to have some nachos. Throw the tortilla chips down. Give me the cheese sauce, meat, guacamole, sour cream, anything else you can throw on the damn thing. Just keep it going.
Come on now. Come on with it.
Nachos is always the way to go, and you can feed plenty of people with it. So it's always a good snack to have on hand. You know, sliders are another one. I've always been partial to sliders myself, like barbecued pork ones or cheeseburger sliders or something like that. But but nachos is on the list today, so I will be a very happy man watching the football game.
Okay.
Shout out to my sister Heather Rosario. I know she's probably not watching, but Heather, we're coming and we want the nachos. So.
Let's go. Right? Yeah. You heard how he said we're coming. All of us. Let's ride.
yeah, we're all coming to the flight will be in soon. I gotta pick them up from the airport. Here we go.
There we go. Shout out to Ash. Said chili is always a good deal. A good idea. Eating, yes.
Oh, you got some cheese and onion to go with it.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Cheese and onion, baby. You gotta have the cheese and onion for the chili.
I saw Bobby was talking about where he said
Bobby's making racks of ribs.
Let's get it.
Bobby got his 3 racks of ribs already. He showed us earlier. He's ready to go.
I like that.
But Bobby, where's the company, bro? You got some company coming, or 3 racks are all for you, my friend? Like, what's happening? What's going on over there?
Huh? 3, and
I may have to come to Virginia, right?
Snow as well.
Right. Yeah. In the snow. Yeah, exactly. So lady, Mother Earth gave us a late little blowover of some
why was it not afternoon so we could have tomorrow off?
Right. Exactly. I was like, why are you gonna come tonight? I woke up and I was like, really? Is it snow? Really?
I'm like, when did it snow?
Ridiculous, man.
We got some like shrimp fried rice, sausage cheese dip, and Oreo fluff are the mains at the Swinton Casa. Okay, now what's the Oreo fluff? That I'm kind of intrigued by. I mean, sausage cheese dip is probably good too, and fried rice is always a good meal. But that Oreo fluff has me interested. I'd like to know what that is.
Yeah. What'd you say, Nate?
Ketchup on what?
You put the ketchup on the shrimp fried rice?
Oh no, I don't.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Oh no, I don't do that. Rib King brothers are coming later. Oh, okay, all right.
Rib King brothers are coming. There you go.
Today, Nick doesn't want the smoke; he wants the nachos. Yeah, hey, I can dig it.
Now, if it's smoked brisket nachos, then maybe I'm just saying.
Hey, well, add them together. Made game day oxtail. Ooh, okay. Come on now, Lisa. What's going on, Lisa? New York Giants fan.
Everybody's got their thing,
right?
Right.
I can dig it. Yeah. So we will
all good
be bringing.
Snacks.
Yeah, we will be bringing a big, large platter of shrimp. Also, because Matthew Stafford first came to Detroit, and he had those 12 years. Where he proved that the race does not give it to the swift, nor the battle to the strong.
Here we go.
To those that endure the Detroit Lions. We're going to be bringing some Michigan favorites, some I think Verner's, and some Michigan chocolate, some stuff from the Detroit area. So we could. That's also our piece and our add to the Walsh extravaganza. We are very excited about that. Definitely excited about.
And how long were you waiting to work that Bible reference in, huh? How long did that take?
It's always there. Hey, it's either the Bible reference or it's the trophy toss. Which one do you want, Nick?
Verse toss any day.
If I never have to see the trophy toss again, I'll be fine.
Sean.
Okay. See, don't tempt me, y'all. You tempt me and you get these hands.
Oh man.
Yeah,
okay. Wow.
There you go. You got both. You got both in the matter of like 2 minutes. Let's go.
I always wish that they fell into the
right.
I wish it happened.
The narrative would have been so much different. It's like, oh, come on. Yo, what's going on, Andrew? Hello, fam. Prepping the Sunday platters now. I can dig it.
Sean, you bringing the cocktail sauce? You bringing barbecue sauce?
Oh, bring cocktail sauce, man. We already got the cocktail sauce sitting in there ready to go. Come on now.
I'm bringing the cocktail sauce. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're doing our accents again.
Racks on racks.
No,
on racks.
don't mind me.
Yo, we're gonna move
I'm in a good
on.
mood. I'm sorry. I'm in a
It's Super Sunday. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yo, we're gonna move on to some Super Bowl trivia. I got a couple questions for my guys, and I'm so excited to ask them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, when I was Dylan's age, Dylan, you about 14, so when I was like, 10, 11, 12, I used to collect football cards. I used to study football stats, and I specifically love the Super Bowl. Absolutely. So much so that on my phone, Galaxy Fold, I have every air of the Super Bowl from Super Bowls 2 to almost about like 36 or something like that. After that, I just stopped saving. It's got the 56. I can't put that on my phone. But I love the Super Bowl. And so I have a couple little questions that I want to ask you guys and see if you guys know. First and foremost, a lot of teams have been to the Super Bowl multiple times. We know the Patriots have gone 6 times. The Steelers have gone 6 and this and that.
Well,
Who was
they've won more.
Oh, they've won. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, exactly. Thank you, Nick. But who was the first team to go to the most? So let's say the first team to go to 4 Super Bowls.
All right.
I want to say Pittsburgh Steelers from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
No, I died. Let's see. I'm doing my math now. Now, it might be the Steelers.
I say Steelers from the 70s.
Is it the Cowboys? Because Cowboys had the 2 early.
They had 2 in Super Bowl 5 and Super Bowl 6.
And
then they had it in Super Bowl 12, Super Bowl 13.
Oh, then I guess it is them. Well, then I guess it is the Cowboys.
It's probably not. He's not saying anything.
In Dallas. Okay. Let me see. Because Dallas had theirs in Super Bowl 5 and Super Bowl 6. Then they also had it in Super Bowl 10 and Super Bowl 11. No, Super Bowl 12, right? Minnesota had it in Super Bowl 4. They had it in the Super Bowl 8, then Super Bowl 9, and they had Super Bowl 11. So by I think 1 game, Minnesota had it because they lost all 4 of those.
Yeah, I was saying, and Minnesota has still not won a Super Bowl.
It's still not won, right? Still not won a Super Bowl. So yeah, and the funny thing, Dallas, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, Dallas was, and those set of years, they also went 4 in a row. You had Miami who had 3. Go ahead.
Well, yeah,
Dallas.
Go ahead, Dylan.
I was saying Dallas is like the only. Yeah, Dallas is the only player that's ever won Super Bowl MVP when losing a Super Bowl, when Chuck Howley won it against the Colts.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, Dylan. Let me cross that one off the list.
No.
That's the last time the Vikings were in the Super Bowl, was at 11, huh?
Super Bowl 11, yeah.
They should have made the Super Bowl, but Brett Favre decided to throw across the field to Tracy Porter.
Well, yeah.
No.
And the music.
Don't say it. Don't do 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 it. I know what you're gonna say. Right. Don't say it. Don't say it. Right. We don't. The thing that became the legend, the meme legends of that thing were the best. Like, did you see they did a Stone Cold Steve Austin one for that, where he's giving him the stunner, and that's why he missed it.
So crazy.
Oh,
so crazy.
The Seahawks.
Yes. Yeah. He gives him the stunner.
There is a number of crazy ones. I'll give you a little one that's a little bit easier. Definitely relates to my squad. Who has? Oh well, I just gave part of that one away. Who has the most rushing yards in a game in the Super Bowl?
Oh, John Riggins.
Number 44 wasn't John Riggins number 44?
Yeah. He was number 44.
Is it Marcus Allen for when he went against the Washington?
Wow. He did have the record, but that was broken.
Okay.
He had it, and it was 191. Fun fact about that game.
I know. I can't remember his name. I know his name though, because he was in a quiz I was just doing. Oh,
there you go.
Well,
I know you know it.
He ran for 200 something yards and had like 2 touchdowns or something.
Yeah,
right? 204. Yep.
204.
204.
I
Here
can't
we
remember.
go.
I can't remember his name either.
I can only think of Brian Mitchell right now because we were talking about him earlier for kick returns.
Anthony, I know you know. I see that in the comments. Anthony, it was Timmy Smith.
Yep.
204
Smith,
yards. Yes.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
He had more yards in that game than he did in the whole regular season.
Yeah, that was the crazy part. Like all of a sudden, he blew up in the Super Bowl game.
That was it. That was absolutely it. So, yeah, buddy.
He was like the Larry Allen for the Cowboys, right?
Yes. Has there ever been a team that has gone to 4 consecutive Super Bowls?
Bills. And they've lost all 4.
Yeah, Buffalo in the 90s that got trounced on by everyone.
They're all NFC East teams as well.
Yeah. Who now can you tell me in what order and who they played?
Well, the first one was the Giants. That was wide right, Scott Norwood.
Then Cowboys.
The Giants were first, then then the Cowboys, right?
No, that's Washington.
It's Washington.
Oh,
26, baby.
Oh, okay.
Then Giants, then Cowboys, or Cowboys and Giants is one of them.
Giants, Washington, Dallas.
Oh, Dallas.
Double
though. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin Cowboys.
That was the big 3.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah. I like that. All right.
You had to feel bad. You had to just feel bad for Jim Kelly. Like you really did.
Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed.
You just wish they could have got one. Bruce Smith, Daryl Talley, Cornelius Bennett. Kelso with the double helmet.
Oh.
What was it? Is it Don Beebe? The person that stripped really on lead?
Yeah, Don Beebe.
But shout out to him because but shout out to Don Beebe because he ended up going on to the Packers when they won a Super Bowl 31. So, shout out to him.
He got a ring, right?
I don't want to spoil another question, but that Packers Super Bowl MVP was also interesting.
No, that wasn't. Well, there that goes. Yeah. Name some special teams MVPs.
Desmond Howard, right?
Desmond Howard.
The great out of Michigan.
Did he win a Heisman?
Yeah, I was saying that's got to be one of Kate.
Yeah, he one of
Kate's boys. Right, the Michigan boy, Desmond Howard.
So, little known fact: before Catherine Hughes became a die-hard Michigan State Spartan, she had a secret love for the Michigan Wolverines, and that was one of her guys. She loved Desmond Howard. She loved Charles Woodson. Guys.
Yeah.
Michigan has some interesting Heisman as well, defender and special teamer. Well, I guess he was a wide receiver at the time, but
buddy. So let me ask you this: when was the first ever game that was decided by a field goal?
Super Bowl 5, the Baltimore Colts.
Yep.
Wow.
You know the kicker?
I don't think I can name a single kicker from that time. So.
Jan Stenerud. No.
Close.
I don't know.
He was the year before that.
Was it?
I can't think of his name, but I
Jim O'Brien. Yeah.
Jim O'Brien.
Who's the kicker
that will live in infamy?
And Washington Dolphins game, like in the 70s. Who's the kicker that
Garo Yepremian.
Yeah.
Garo Yepremian, yeah.
He went to kick. It was blocked by Mike Bass.
Slipped out of his hands, and he just batted it to the other team.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mike Bass takes it back for the touchdown.
Was that a pick six or a fumble recovery touchdown?
Yeah, it was a fumble. Well,
okay.
Would that be considered?
Yeah, it might have been a pick six considered because he threw it. He tried it
and then batted it. Is that a legal forward pass, like the motion?
They didn't have replay at that time, so hey. And we were getting beat. It was 14-0 right there. They were gonna get that field goal. It was gonna be 17-0 to their 17-0 season. But we came back, or we tried to. Didn't matter. They still won the game. Shout out to Miami. I know you love that, Bobby. I know you love that.
It was Ray Finkel. There it is.
Yo, last question I have for you guys. This has happened one time. I would like to know who, or this only happened one time. There's been a 2-time MVP. Who were those two guys, and what game, and what team?
Okay, hold on.
This is earlier.
Yeah, this is much earlier. This is
60s, 70s, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, for sure it is.
Roger Staubach.
He was on the team, but he was not the MVP in that game.
Oh, it's once Randy White or Bob Lilly.
Yep. One's Randy White.
Yep.
Randy White.
Drew Pierce.
Mercy.
No, it was two defensive players.
Defensive players.
The other guy got into the Hall of Fame a couple years ago, I believe.
Haley?
No. He's later. He's 80s.
He's
90s.
way before. Yeah, right. Here comes Google. You are free. Yeah, this is an open book test. All right.
No, my hands are right here. I haven't done the Google.
The only time it's had two MVPs, a co-MVP.
Oh, I would never have gone. I just Googled it. I've actually never heard of him.
Who is it?
Harvey Martin.
Harvey Martin. He was an awesome defender at that time. Him and Randy White is a Hall of Famer, so they definitely got it. Yeah, no idea. I get it. Hey, this is what's in my head. I had to let it out. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
A quick note on Harvey Martin. Harvey Martin appeared in the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2
Let's go.
in Chicago.
Let's go.
Harvey Martin.
See that?
Along with Bill Fralick from the Falcons, William Perry from the Bears. There was one more football player in it. But yeah, they had the football players in the Battle Royal in Chicago for WrestleMania 2. And Harvey Martin was one of them.
I can dig it. Yo, so with that, here we go. Harvey Martin was a beast. Did not remember him as an MVP though. Yeah, definitely happened in Super Bowl 12.
There's only been give me a second. I'm trying to four.
It's the invisible juice.
There's been 9 defensive Super Bowl MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was alive for 2 of them somehow, and I've barely been alive for Super Bowl.
I've been alive for 2 of them.
Yeah, buddy.
Von Miller and Malcolm Smith.
I would ask you who has the most Super Bowl MVPs, but we're all we already know that.
We know who that is.
Who had it before him? Who had it before him?
Montana
had the 3.
And then before him, is it Staubach? And then Starr had the 2 times.
It was and Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Jerry Bradshaw.
Did Terry win all of them when they were Super Bowl? I thought
he had 2, and the other one was Franco Harris, and one was Lynn Swann.
And Lynn Swann.
Lynn
Swann against the Cowboys.
Yeah. That was Super Bowl 10. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and move on. Speaking of these great games, and just kind of talk about, who our favorite Super Bowl team. I will start. My favorite Super Bowl team ever. Start with it. You see the jersey I'm wearing, number 17, Mr. Doug Williams. January 31st, 1988. Washington Redskins played the Denver Broncos in Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego, California. And we did it. Went down 10 early. My guy, Doug Williams, went down, sprained his knee, got back in there, scored 35 points in 18 plays. And yes, he did what was necessary. 204 on the ground for Timmy Smith, who had they told him right before the first drive, you're going in. And he did his thing. He rose to the moment, the Hogs, the posse. Man, it was a beautiful, beautiful moment. But first black quarterback to start a Super Bowl, first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl and to be the MVP. I am so excited for him. That's what brought me into this game, made me love the Super Bowl. That's my favorite Super Bowl moment. Nate, what you got, man?
The 2000 Ravens. I was 6 years old when they won. We were expansion team in '96 after, Bob Irsay decided to move the Colts in the middle of a cold winter night.
Oh yeah.
The first 3 years, Ted Medja, I can't pronounce his last name. He used to play for the Colts.
I know what you're talking about.
He was a good coach, but when Brian Billick came, a lot of people don't.
Mark Sabroda.
Much thank you. A lot of people don't remember. No, but that year we won the Super Bowl. Tony Banks started, and we were off to a good start, but there was a good stretch where we weren't offensively scoring any points. So putting in Trent Dilfer, Quadri Ishmael, Priest Holmes, Jamal Lewis, Shannon Sharp.
Was Derek Mason on that team, or was he later?
That was later.
Yeah,
we're talking with Jermaine Lewis. I think Brandon Stokely.
Brandon Stokely is one of my favorite moments in NFL history, just singular moments.
Yeah, so that was just that quick of an expansion team to win the Super Bowl. Then, Ray Lewis's last ride, same kind of weird scenario. I think after we lost to Washington after we broke RG3's leg. Yeah, it just Cameron got fired after that game.
Being nice.
And yeah, they kind of were the similar situations with both seasons, but one more for me, the Saints when they won after Katrina. The city just the whole state of Louisiana just after Katrina. I think winning that for them, I think was needed. You hear so many stories, and still how communities around Louisiana still haven't really truly recovered, and Drew Brees, Reggie Bush, was Joe Horn on that team, I think.
Joe Horn.
Was he? He might have left.
I think he might have left.
Yeah.
Did leave, but they're just the rejuvenation after winning the Super Bowl.
I know Marquise Colson was on that team.
Colson.
Yeah, Joe Horn retired in 2007.
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought he did. Shout out to people watching. Favorite Super Bowl team? The Tennessee Titans. I was rooting hard for them to come through over the Rams. And then shocker, just from the Falcons fan. So, yeah, Anthony Handy. We know.
We know.
Kyle said maybe not Super Bowl, the CFL Grey Cup of 2017. Toronto gets a pick six on the final minute in their end zone and runs the stretch all the way to beat Calgary. Okay, I can dig it. Oh, hey, I want to see it. Send me that clip. I want to see that clip, man. That's what's up. Let's see. We got Bobby said 2000 Ravens. I was in Vegas at UNLV. Jermaine Lewis returned that kickoff after the Giants returned one and called it and won a nice chunk at the party. I can dig it. Okay, here we go. You know who this is. Said 05, Big Ben, Troy, Drew Bennis, Hines Ward, Casey Hampton, Ike Taylor, Bill Cowher. That was a beautiful game for you. I know it.
Yeah. Another one too. I would agree with that.
Shout out to our guy Andrew from North Sports Dynasty. 2020 Bucks team. Was too young to enjoy the O team. I'm biased. Would be the Colts Super Bowl win. Okay. I can dig that. Yo, so I'm coming to you. I think I can at least guess one of your favorites, Mr. Walsh. It was that discount double check one.
Well, so I've only vividly remember. I can only remember past 10. Would it be? Okay, no, not count. It's a 9 because the Super Bowl hasn't happened yet. Yeah. So since the Ravens Niners, they're the only ones I can remember. So I'm not going to choose the Packers because all I've seen is highlights of them. So I think my favorite team to ever watch was the Falcons, Super Bowl 51. Especially watching Julio Jones in that game, felt like he just was pissed off and just
balled out.
Yeah. And then they still blew it, but I think that's my favorite team of watching so far.
Okay, I can dig it. And my guy, Big Nick.
You already know.
Yeah, we know what he's gonna say, but hey, do your give it due diligence, man. Tell us about your Bears.
I'll give you the Sean the whole thing. January 20th, 1986.
Let's go.
The Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. The 15-1 Chicago Bears take on the upstart and upset-minded New England Patriots in a game that was lopsided from the beginning. The Patriots started with a 3-0 lead on a field goal on their first possession, and we proceeded to beat the snot out of them for the other 50-whatever minutes of the game. At that point, it was the largest margin of victory at 46-10. Obviously, that would be broken later by the 55-10 game. But at that point, we did 46-10. It was, Super Bowl 20. Bears, the best defense. I know a lot of people, 2000 Ravens, and I don't want to take away too much from them. But to me, the Bears were just top to bottom from the line with Hampton, Dent, Singletary, William Perry. Your linebacking core was one of the best ever. Otis Wilson, Wilbur Marshall, Mike Singletary. And even though L.A. Mike Richardson had a tangent to get beat on occasion, you still had Gary Fensick, Leslie Frazier back there, Doug Plank, guys like the top to bottom, the defense was just stellar. And we had probably one of the best, and you can go back and look at this, offensive lines when this five group was together. You had Jay Hilgenberg at center, Mark Bortz, Tom Thayer, where's my guy? He dated Eleanor Mondale. I always forget his name. But that offensive line, man, was one of the best ever. This team was just, if it had a true, legit number one quarterback, they probably would have won for years to come. But Jimmy Mack was injury prone. Our backup was Steve Fuller. We had a young Mike Tomczak back then, and then a young Jim Harbaugh came into the fray as well. So, but just it's just a matter of, to me, that was one of the greatest things to watch as a 13-year-old boy, to watch your hometown team just stomp on a team in every aspect. The only, of course, we all know the disappointing part was Walter Payton not getting a touchdown. Again, the only sad note to that whole day is that. But
the fact that William Perry had more rushing touchdowns than Walter Payton.
Correct.
He was hot. He was hot.
And Matt Suey had one. See, that was the thing too. Like even the defense, a guy named Todd Phillips returned a pick six. Who the hell is Todd Phillips?
Right.
But that's how that game went. It's just one of those things. Like I said, Matt Suey got in. The fullback got in for one. They did the one with Fridge on the 1 yard line. So I mean, 85 Bears for sure. And again, as a punishment, we haven't been back but one time. So, and then we got excited because Hester ran the opening kickoff back.
But that was so beautiful, man.
It was for 92 yards, baby. I'll never forget it. But 85 Bears, one of the greatest teams I've ever seen play.
The Seahawks in 48, where they completely killed the Broncos, where Malcolm Smith had a pick six and won Super Bowl MVP. Yeah. Malcolm Smith's probably one of the most irrelevant Super Bowl MVPs of all time.
Larry Allen.
Very true.
Two picks in that game for the
Dexter
Cowboys.
Dexter Jackson got those two picks. I mean,
Larry Allen's the right guard for that.
Larry Brown.
Sorry,
I don't know if Larry Allen's getting two picks.
No. Larry Brown, like this guy, never heard of this guy like ever. All of a sudden, gets to the Super Bowl, has two picks, and I think one was for a touchdown, and then Larry Brown. The name of a living
Good gracious.
That's
and
right.
Dion was on the field saying, "You could run for mayor." He said, "No, literally, man. You could get the job because you got the interceptions." So we have to move on because we've all enjoyed that success, but at the same time, there's the next year. It's like the Hallmark movie. Everything's great. The guy meets the girl. They fall in love. They get through adversity, and then the movie ends. But then in real life, the rest happens. And what happened the next year for Washington? We went 7-9. We get back in 1991, won, the Super Bowl, and then, went 9-7 and just have slowly caved after that. So I have to ask you guys, how many of these teams that are going to be going today are going to experience a Super Bowl hangover, win or lose? We talked about the Rams and their win now mentality. We've talked about the Bengals and the fact that their O-line ain't sustainable. Like, is there truth to the Super Bowl hangover type thing?
I don't think it's per se a hangover. I think what happens is it's hard to repeat, the success because you've gotten there. Now you have to go back not only next year, but you're going to lose guys. That's why I hate free agency because guys who go to the Super Bowl, they smell themselves, and some teams want to overpay them grossly for their services. I mean, it's documented on all teams. Yeah. I just think it's hard because you're getting a new talent. And then again, the target's on your back. Teams are playing more tougher. You're playing teams that may have acquired more free agents. Like, I don't think it's a hangover. I think it's just it's hard to repeat that success, especially in football. Like the Chicago Bulls, basketball was different for the Bulls. and but baseball is different. With football, that's physically, mentally challenging to get back there over like the next year. I don't think it's hangover. I just think it's repeating the success. It's hard.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, we saw Tampa Bay returned all 22 starters. That was the number one thing that they talked about coming into this season. And at the end of the day, a lot of different things happen. Godwin goes down. AB kind of does his thing and, leaves the team, and injuries and this and that. So Dylan, what separates those teams from the ones that go like the Patriots and the 49ers and the Steelers over and over and over, and other teams that it's that 1 year, it's that one chance?
Yeah, I feel like especially so the Patriots, the Steelers, and Niners, they've done it a lot before, so they know how to game plan after the Super Bowl, how to keep them. Well, you see the smaller teams who usually don't make the Super Bowl, they make it to the Super Bowl and they spend big and it kills them in the end.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the Panthers went 15-1, 2016, lost Super Bowl, came back, went 6-10.
Right. And it's something that I think comes and affects a team, because there's a lot to getting to a Super Bowl. And let's be honest, a regular season, Nick, I'm coming to you. A regular season is long already in itself, and then you add in the playoffs and getting in here. And then the Super Bowl is 2 weeks after the championship game. So you got all that Super Bowl hoopla. And then this year in particular, it's 18 weeks, an 18-week season. So everything is 1 week more. Doing that 1 year is one thing, but then to go and repeat and do it again another year, it's asking a lot, don't you think?
Well, that's where you see the teams that have been well put together and teams that have not. I mean, like you said, when you look at, even though they lost 4, the Buffalo Bills had a solid team and were in it every year. Yep. They're 0-4, but they made a Super Bowl 4 years in a row. Yeah. That's not easy to do at all. Injuries, whatever, like you said, 16-game schedule. Then you got to win 2-3 playoff games every year just to get to the Super Bowl. Now, normally they only play 2 because they won a division. But I'm just saying, you're playing an extra 2 games, then you're getting to the Super Bowl. And that's how when you see a team that's well put together, or just as a franchise that's put their team in place to have that kind of success. And again, you call it hangover, call it whatever you want. It's not easy to get back after one. Like you said, the 1 year, look at the Bears, 85 Bears win. Next year, they go 14-2. And then they end up meeting you guys in the second round of the playoffs. And what happened? Mm-hmm. We ended up losing. Now, you could maybe make any excuse for why that was, but it wasn't like we fell off. We went 14-2 the next year. Right. And it's just one of those things. Sometimes it's just the ball bounces this way. One team has had a good luck run, or a team has put together a run that, because then the next year Washington was out of it again. So it wasn't like, what I mean? So it's just one of those things, man. Football is football. You have to play the game. You get one shot at it, right? It's one game you play, you win, you're out, or you win, you go on, you lose, you're out. No matter what your record said about you before, no matter what it's going to say about you afterward. And that's, to me, that's why I'm impressed by those sorts of things, and I think anybody would be. But yeah, teams like the Steelers, who have been there enough to know how to play the next year. Again, Tampa Bay got back. They got back to the playoffs at least. They won last year. They had another good season with Tommy and the boys, bringing everybody back, like you said. But again, that was no guarantee that they were going to come in and win again. You still got to play, man, and everybody's just as hungry as you are, if not more.
But it's tough to do that it's easy for a team like Green Bay to retain all its certain pieces as a team, like, for example, like Baltimore, or a team like Washington. I think it all depends on the market, and I think also, too, what is out there. I think you guys will have to look at that way, too, because like the Rams, they're not a team. They're built right now, not built for the next 5, 10, 7 years. They
are on defense.
But some of those guys, I wonder.
Right. No, I'm saying, I get Nate's point. I get what he's saying. But I'm just saying, you have to start somewhere. And what they
Right.
were missing was what? A quarterback. So they went and get a 10-year veteran. So yeah, it's for the Rams to win now is probably what they need to do. But I still think it doesn't mean they're not. Go ahead, Dylan.
I don't think the Rams. This is their last. I don't think they can have like a dynasty. I think this is their last year. They have no draft capital. They have expiring contracts with like Von Miller.
Yeah.
And they have no cap room either, so they can't bring in anyone new. So I think they went all in for 1 year, and this is not going to work out, and it's going to kill them like for the next 10 years.
Yep.
Really, you really believe that next year coming back with Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp, Henderson?
Well, yeah, I don't
whether
think
OBJ comes back or not, I don't know. But Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, you think they're not built to go a couple more years? Really?
No. Well, from their
question
defense,
that.
they're going to lose Leonard Floyd. They're going to lose Von Miller. They're losing.
Well, Leonard
Jermaine
Floyd, fine.
They're going to lose.
Von Miller was brought in this year, so.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to lose him.
On paper, that looks it's great. On paper, that looks great. Like, for example, right, after the 2000 Ravens, they decided not to sign Trent Dilfer. They went after Elvis Grbac, who arguably I think was just trash for us, mediocre. Wait, like you still have the same pieces, but your identity's not the same. Because why? Because free agency. Someone's going to overpay Leonard Floyd. Somebody's going to overpay for Von Miller. It happens. Like the Oakland Raiders. Al Davis grossly overpaid Desmond Howard. His performance in the Super Bowl. So, like, again,
we overpaid Jay Cutler. I hear you.
We overpaid everybody we bought in. So,
well, you didn't know. No, that's not. Washington. No, and has never.
But we're not getting into this.
Albert Hainsworth.
Yes. We are not getting into this right now. I am going through enough right now. All right.
Here, Sean, you want some trivia? Who was the quarterback for the last time the Washington won a playoff game?
Is it last time we won a playoff game? Brad Johnson?
No.
Or Todd Collins?
No. Mark Brunell.
Oh, was Brunell? Yeah.
Yeah, like 41 passing yards, and they won because of Sean Taylor's fumble recovery touchdown.
Oh, against the Buccaneers, yes.
That was 2005 game. Was the last time Washington won.
Was that the game that they said they thought he spit at the ref?
He didn't
No, he didn't do it, but they thought he did. And they tried to kick him out of the game.
Yeah. But, I mean, to just finish on my point, I get what you're saying, Nick, but you have to look at it like this. Next year, what is that going to look like? No draft capital. You're going to bring in guys off the street. Like, look at Kansas City's defense. Like, they got to the conference finals with a mediocre defense, and it showed. Now they got to go buff it up some way. Baltimore, too.
A lot of this. This is all the time when all this stuff's about to be broken down. It's going to be quite interesting to see the next couple years. It is very true. I do believe that this year they definitely sold out and brought in every big piece they could to say we need to do it right now and let's go. And right now, later on today, they have a shot at that. Speaking of which, we alluded to it earlier. Today is Super Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. The Bengals are playing the Rams at Super Bowl 56. So we are going to go around really quickly as we're coming close to the end of the show. We're going to go around really quickly, and we are going to say who is our team that we think is going to win the game. What's the score? The MVP. Nicholas, my man, I am starting with you, sir.
Okay. All right. So just to let you know where I'm thinking on my little trusty card here, I took the Rams minus 4 points. They're 4-point favorite. So I had said they would win by a touchdown initially. So I'm going 31-24, or I'm going 30. I'm going a little bit higher because I decided when looking at it, the under-over was 49 for the over. And so I'm going to take that, and we're going to go 31-23 for 54 points for the Rams to win by 4 and to cover the 49. So 31-23 Rams over the Bengals.
Nice. Who you got the MVP?
That one is a little tougher, but I think it's going to be someone you don't expect, and I'm looking at OBJ.
Ooh.
Because I feel like Cooper Cup is going to get double teamed. They're going to find a way to try to. I mean, he's still going to get some, but they're going to find a way to really. Yeah, they're going to do whatever they can to let Cooper Cup not beat them, and I think that leaves OBJ to be the hero. Which wouldn't that be something? I'm just saying though. I'm going to go. I'm going to go with OBJ as the hero of this Super Bowl and possibly the MVP to win for the Rams.
I can dig it. And Dylan, what you got, man?
I'm gonna take the Bengals because I got the Bengals. I had the perfect AFC prediction for playoffs, and I had the Bengals going to do it. And I believe in the Bengals. I'm gonna take them 37-31, and I'm also gonna choose someone that isn't really expected to win. I'm gonna think Joe Mixon's gonna win Super Bowl MVP.
Wow.
Because I think they're going to sell it for the pass, and the pass rush is going to get there, and they're going to have to eventually run the ball. And I think Mixon will have a big game.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you might have just heard what will happen today. I'm telling you this right now. This man is gold. Well, not in the NFC because he picked the Packers to win the Super Bowl, and we saw what happened there.
I know. Just to know how bad mine was, my NFC Championship was Cardinals-Packers.
Oh. Oof.
Oh.
Our fans are reacting.
That's a rough one. Yeah, that's rough.
That's definitely rough.
AFC is perfect though, so we only look at the AFC.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. There you go.
I can dig it.
That's a good one.
I can dig it. All right, and my guy Nathan Snell. What you got, man?
I'm still sticking with my prediction score. The Los Angeles Rams are winning by 20.
He did say that.
No, I'm just not budging on it. I think
I can dig it.
I cannot support a divisional rival. I just can't. I'm sorry. I think they are. I give them all the respect. They played a great season. But this is the year. Matthew Stafford, I been on his ass since he got traded, and he's proved me wrong. They just got the better team.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Come to the altar. All right. Come on, brother. It's Sunday.
I'm sticking 51-31.
I can dig it.
Wow.
Who is your MVP?
Cooper Cup.
I can dig it.
Didn't win MVP.
I can
get at least man something.
Yeah,
I think could possibly happen. That'd be it's like an insane prediction. Awful. I think Evan McPherson could win Super Bowl MVP.
Woo!
Just from the game-winning field goal and with all the hype around his name, I think it's possible for him to. I think he's the only kicker that's ever going to be possible to win Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, I can dig it. I cast a vote for him. Especially, I've heard a lot of things. I've heard either the Rams blowout, or I've heard it's going to come down to the wire, and the Bengals are going to hit a last-second field goal or something like that. So it's going to be interesting. The people commenting, Rams win 29-19, and Nathan eats a chicken wing when I hit town. Anthony, going to keep trying. Bengals 27, Rams 24, Kyle Yacy. Oh, I like that. Stafford MVP. I think I know who that one is. Let's get it. Yo,
Stafford's going to win MVP and lose by 30 somehow.
Hey, it could happen. Look, Mr. Walsh, your dad said Super Bowl prediction, less than 33 points scored. Okay.
That would be a very boring Super Bowl, so I hope that doesn't happen.
For someone that appreciates defense.
Very true.
But let's think about the last time they had a defense Super Bowl, the Rams and the Patriots. How many people wanted to watch that game when it got to the
13-3 is not. I can't have that. I can't have that.
The Buccaneers versus the Ravens, like early 2000 Ravens, early Buccaneers. Those defenses.
If they have it,
the defenses were able to put up points, which has made the game exciting. It wasn't just punt. Punt.
Even that 2000 game, it was like what, a 34-7 game. Like that offense put up points. It wasn't ugly, but that 13-3, I can't do that. That's not.
I was on one of the, if not the worst Super Bowl of all time.
And that was
unless you don't like the blowouts, like the Seahawks or the Seahawks Broncos or the Niners win over the Broncos.
Oh, yeah. So real quick, my pick, I've been saying it all week. I got the Rams 34-17. If you did not know, Miss Catherine Hughes went look, she went out there, she said it, she came up with it before the season even began. And I got to share this because it was just so great that she said this.
Again, that live show.
Does that make me crazy? If you guys don't know, me and Sean get to come up with some crazy things to say. Now, as you can see, we got Kat going ahead and bringing us. Heard that make me crazy? Joe Bond wanted to do one. It doesn't have to be us. Everybody can think you're crazy. So we're going to give you an opportunity to do it. Kat, let's go. Does that make me crazy?
Well, this is what's going to happen. You know my boy, Stafford.
Tears.
I'm not tears on my pillow. I'm not even kidding. This is what's going to happen. Mark my words. I'm serious.
Okay.
Mark my words. Next year, he's taking his team to the Super Bowl.
Whoa!
Think about it. The curse of the Lions is no longer with him. He no longer has to have everyone wearing like a paper bag over his head. They're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Mark my words.
Wow, you heard it here.
Stafford's doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Hughes has said it.
There it is, ladies and
You know
gentlemen.
what's funny about that clip? The fact that you're playing Does That Make Me Crazy on your phone.
Yep. That's how far we've come, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
that is how far we've come. So I'm going Rams really quickly. As Nick alluded to a little bit earlier, we wanted to do live on air the last official version of this year of Nick's picks, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Nick,
you want those?
Yes, sir.
Well, as you guys know, I used to do this segment during the season with the games every week, Nick's picks. But for the Super Bowl, there's prop bets outside of just picking the regular game and the thing. So some of these are really fun. And I did pick a couple on here, so I thought I'd share these with you. For the first score of the game, your choices are, will it be A, a touchdown, or B, a field goal or safety? I went with touchdown. Two high-powered offenses, somebody's scoring. They're coming for it right away. So I believe a touchdown will be the first score of the game. The next one I circled off here is the team with the most punts. Now, I feel that will be Cincinnati because I feel like that LA defense is just too much. Cincinnati will get some points, but I feel that as a whole, they will punt more than LA will. So that was another one. The first team to punt, I also took a Cincinnati because, again, I feel like the defense is good. Here's my thinking. And I kind of credit Sydney Swinton with this a little bit because when we were doing the show last week for the roundtable, we talked about coin toss being one of these. And he was telling me that, well, he thought, I asked him specifically who won the coin toss. And he started going into his explanation of, well, the away team is the Rams. They'll probably call tails. They'll take the ball, blah, 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 blah. So I just have this feeling that the first team to punt will be Cincinnati. Because I think they'll defer so the defense can get out there. And that first series, we know that Cincinnati's had a problem with starting right out of the gate. In a lot of the last few games, they've come on more in the second half. So I'm going to go with that theory and go with that one. Another one that's always a popular one, I think, is the final score. Will it be odd or even? The total. So this year I took the odd. The even, the 31-23. I took the even with that one. And then for the first team to get a first down, I still put as the Rams because, again, I'm going with the theory that Cincinnati's first possession might be 3 and out. So I'm going to go with the Rams on that as well. So those are my picks for these prop bets. You can look these up anywhere, and then they got, FanDuel and all the other stuff is working all these. So you guys can find these. Get your last-minute picks in. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Get your squares, all that other good stuff. Probably one of the biggest betting days of the year is the Super Bowl. So, you can find these anywhere, my friend. So, go on ahead and get yours in.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you do have a gambling problem, there are hotlines and places that you can call and visit that can help you with that problem. You know who you are.
True. If you do have well, we've all had our problems, but if you have a serious one, then yes, definitely get some help if you were,
So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of the show. We've given you our picks. The Super Bowl is a couple hours away. Starts at, I believe, at 6:18. Is that when it starts? We had to do
officially, is that something like that.
Yeah, I know that's when it used to. Maybe the pregame, maybe the kickoff. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. Dylan, you can go
6:30.
6:30. Okay, cool. And we thank you, every one of you, for coming out to join us. And I gotta say, man, I got one of the coolest cats around. All right, I shout this guy out. He is the youngest junior reporter. This man has come in each week, giving us his knowledge, his gems, his gifts. He's predicted certain things, and he's also said some pretty crazy predictions that we will not let you forget. The Texans daggone beating the Rams. We're not going to let you forget that one. But Dylan, man, we got to shout you out, brother. We appreciate you. You are killing it. You got some, things that you're doing in your school, through your journalism class, talking about the Wizards and the NBA and a lot of that stuff. Nathan, I'm gonna link you guys up because you got to read some of that stuff. You too, Nick. So we gotta shout you out, man. We appreciate you being here, being that this is the last Sunday episode that we're gonna have, man. So I got a little clip I put together for you, buddy. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey, America's best kept secret.
That's
the
right.
Next big thing himself, my guy, Mr. Dylan Walsh.
Yeah, silent assassin over there, right?
Right?
Like he's like that kid in class who doesn't answer often, but every time he does, it's like a zinger. It's like, can't take that. Okay, right.
Yo, straight up, man. Hey.
With the playoffs, I had Bengals going to the Super Bowl, so I'm going to stick by it and choose the Bengals.
I like that. Now, Dylan, I'm going to bring him to you. Do you think it's fair the criticism to give Lamar Jackson?
No. He's probably top 5 quarterback, won MVP 2 years ago. He has really good passing stats still, even no matter what people say. He doesn't have as many weapons as other players do. So the weapons really make the quarterback look better. So without the weapons that like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers has, he doesn't look as good, and he gets a lot of criticism because he also runs a lot. Just because he runs a lot, he gives him a lot of criticism. Like you don't see, even though Kyler Murray runs a lot, you don't see the same thing as him. But since Lamar Jackson is really good at running the ball, he gets more criticism at passing because people need to find one flaw about him. So I don't think it's fair whatsoever.
I like that. So, needless to say, you think that the Rams are going to win?
I do.
All right.
I do not.
All that to say yes.
I'm picking the Texans.
Wait a minute.
That make me crazy.
What? The Texans, the Rams nearly got upset at the Lions last week.
True.
They're coming off. They have a small amount of injuries on their defense, and I think Brandon Cooks is now playing really angry, and I think he's going to go off this game.
Really angry.
Wow.
Because he wants it out, and they're not going to let him go out. I'm going to take Texans 24-21.
Look at that.
No, wait.
I mean, I think it does.
That make me crazy.
If there was a day when it could happen, we already talked about Big Ben is out. Chase Claypool, your guy, Chase Claypool is out.
Yeah.
If there was a day that it could happen,
It's today.
it's today.
I'm picking the Lions.
Oh, here it is. Here it is, man. You know what? We're both going on it. I'm going with the Lions. And ladies and gentlemen, it begs the question.
That make me crazy.
It might make us crazy, but hey, there it is.
We're going to pick the Lions every week until they go 0-17.
Let's go. You heard it here first. Dylan Walsh said we will pick the Lions every week until. Real quick. There has been a request, Dylan, from your father. He said if the Bills go to the Super Bowl.
I said this, and the Bills were awful. This was when the Bills were awful. No one thought that like they were going to not even win the division.
I'll do it.
I was like, all right, if the Bills make the Super Bowl, I'll jump through the table.
So
I'll do it.
So
I'll do it.
Hold up. So let's put it out here so we know exactly what's happening. We want you to do like this, Dylan.
It's about a professional basketball team.
Okay.
It has an awful losing streak.
Tucker Channing is in it as well. It's a great one.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Oh,
I can dig it. Look, hey, we so appreciate you guys, ladies and gentlemen. On my clock, it says there are 8 minutes until the very first game.
Okay, it takes a culture, a foundation, and it takes just having an owner that cares. Nathan, you and I talked about this the other night. Front office, the in-house stuff has to be right.
But I've heard the Washington culture is damn good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not taking this abuse anymore. We have to go. Dylan, I'm gonna see you in person, partner. Okay, I'm gonna see you in person because you and we gonna have some words, brother. Yo, ladies and yeah, buddy.
Nice. That was nice.
My guy, Dylan, there is a longer one that I put up on YouTube. I will share it with your folks. We appreciate you, man. It has been
I feel like I slowly got better on my bull predictions. I went from the Texans win over the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
That we don't talk about. Then I got the Lions over the Steelers, which was a tie, so 50-50. And then I had Bengals to the Super Bowl, which was right.
Oh, yeah.
I slowly got better.
You called the Cowboys game. I think it was Cowboys and Vikings.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be 20-17, and it was 20-16.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Yo, so shout out to you, man. We appreciate you being a part of this. When it picks up next year, we know you're a rook, but we don't want you to entertain any other offers. We're
do you guys do off-season stuff? Because that's what I love the off-season.
Let's go.
Free agency
there it is.
draft.
There it is. There it is.
I'll do off-season all day.
Oh, okay, bet. Well, they're good. Oh, look, also, Dylan, I was going to ask you this. You into college basketball?
On March Madness. So like the 5 days leading up to March Madness, I learned everything about the season. I just go through it, and then March Madness, I'm good. But like the normal season, I don't think I've watched a single game yet.
The best interview I've ever had. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a full crew for the Let's Talk college basketball. Let's talk March Madness. All the things that are coming up. Stay tuned. Check out my guy, Dylan. I'm trying to point to you. There you go. He will be joining the fold. Yeah, hopefully full time, Mr. and Mrs. Walsh. If so, I appreciate it.
As long as it's not is it not Tuesdays? I mean, Tuesdays will be free soon, but that's
we'll work around whatever you can do. We'll work it out because we're still going to work that thing out. Yo,
he cheers for University of Maryland. Thank you.
What was that?
In the comments, someone says he cheers for MSU.
Oh, Michigan State.
He cheers for Maryland. Thank you.
No, nobody but you and Will and maybe Bobby cheer for Maryland. All right. Why are we doing this?
I cheered for Maryland in football this year just because of Tua's brother. But other than that, no.
There you go. He's not even a Maryland guy. What are we doing? Yo, hey, my guy also, you see this guy under me, my guy, Nathan Snell, host of Big Nate Sports Talk podcast Tuesdays and Fridays. Nate, man, I know, didn't you just end season 5?
Yeah, ended on Friday. Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you going? When are you going through with season 6? When you moving on? What you got going on?
Well, season 6 will start on Tuesday. Recap the Super Bowl. We're kind of starting to get ready for the off season. Maryland, I know they played Purdue. The men, I know they're gonna get their butt kicked today.
Yeah.
That's really just it. Probably the first 2 episodes is really recap Super Bowl, like what to expect for the off season. Probably be ready for the draft. I would like to do a mock draft and see where different things like that. I got a couple ideas to bring some of you guys from the Let's Talk Football family on, and still working with the production team. You know, we're trying to get some things. We're trying to make season 6 look really spectacular.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can dig it. Yeah, let's What's up?
I know Georgia is awful, but they only lost by 12 last time. Let's go. Getting better.
To who?
South Carolina, but
Georgia basketball.
Wow, they only lost by 2 to Auburn, but then you get 20 point.
Let's discuss that. Actually, no, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go. I know I'm waiting on Big Nick to return. I am excited. I cannot wait to come on over and get me some little something to eat. You know what I mean?
I need to eat something before because I haven't eaten since like 9 a.m. today.
Oh yeah, I think I definitely have to do that. My stomach's definitely been rumbling. Getting ready. When Nate, what time are you getting everything started?
Probably about 4-ish. Okay. I usually do it an hour before, 2 hours before.
Okay.
That way, you know, it's hot, it's fresh, ready to serve and stuff like that. So.
Okay. I can dig it.
I don't. It's not like Thanksgiving where you're cooking in the morning.
Right.
You want it where it's in that window. So
now, if you're in the Swinton household, you definitely are. I know Ash and Sydney will be getting down. They have a big little party going on. Dylan, what time you guys going live over there?
Everyone's getting here around 5. I think we usually do food at like 6-ish, 6:30-ish, just before the game. If I'm remembering right. I don't know if I'm remembering right, to be honest.
I can dig it. I know we will probably be over there soon. I got some laundry I'm looking at. I got to fold. So let me take care of that first.
Yeah.
And then I will bring my appetite over to your house. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so glad that you came to join us. We appreciate you. All the people here in the comments, everybody hitting us back and forth. We appreciate the love. Go out and have yourself a fun and safe Super Sunday. Hope your team wins. If not, hope you made some money betting on it. If not, eat some good food. The halftime show is going to be out of this world. All the people from my generation will definitely be hopping on, getting it in. You know, you already know.
Cannot wait.
Cannot wait, yo. So I am Sean Spencer, my guy over here, Big Nate Talk Podcast. Nathan Snell, the youngest reporter in the game, Mr. Dylan Walsh. Hey, happy Sunday. Happy Super Sunday. Hope to see you soon. Appreciate you joining us. Deuces.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. Here. The lion. New man on the so fine. Kurt's Cousins.
All right.